My topic today is the art of living. As a basis, I'm using a 130-page paperback by Sharon Lebell, a still living best-selling author and musician. Lebell's book, published in 2007, is a classical manual on virtue and happiness. It offers a highly condensed version of the wisdom of Epictetus, a slave in the Roman Empire who was born in 55 BC and died in 135 AD. Epictetus is among the most heralded of Roman philosophers and possibly the best known Stoic, along with Zeno. Epictetus' philosophy was revived in Tom Wolfe's best-selling novel, A Man in Full. It is rewarding to contemplate the wisdom of such great philosophers. So my comments today are grounded in Epictetus' philosophy and Sharon Lebell's comments about it, and also by some of my own views on both. Like Socrates, all that I know is that I know nothing. As goes the epigram, we stand on the shoulders of giants. So let us consider Epictetus. Epictetus was a light-hearted, humble, and brilliant master of logic and the art of disputation. He wrote nothing, as was the case with most greats before printing presses were invented in 1452. But he is credited with discourses which was prepared by his students, especially by Aemion. Epictetus' philosophy shaped the mind of the most loved of all Roman emperors, Marcus Aurelius, 121 to 180 AD. Marcus Aurelius quoted Epictetus extensively in Aurelius' still popular Meditations. Sharon Lebell's book, The Art of Living, my topic today, affords a fine synopsis of Epictetus' admirable philosophy. The word Stoic is currently defined as one who is indifferent to pain or pleasure. And while that captures one essence of it, Stoicism embraces much more. More accurately, a Stoic is one who lives his life by reason, who is devoted to logic. Snippets of Epictetus' logic, again as paraphrased by Lebell and as salted and tweaked by me, include the following quotes and paraphrases. A happy life and a virtuous life are synonymous. The good life centers on three main themes: mastering your desires, performing your duties, and learning to think clearly about yourself, your loved ones, your community, and the planet. The Serenity Prayer, which some attribute to Epictetus, grasps the Stoics' way of thinking. It says, grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Can you accept the things you cannot change? Do you have the courage to change the things you can? Do you have the wisdom to know the difference? Accept what life gives you and what you can create, Epictetus says. Wealth, power, and fame are irrelevant to and may even prevent true happiness. While we can't change many of our external circumstances, we can control our response to them. It is our view of events, more than the events themselves, that determines our level of happiness. I say it this way: life is perception. Your life is your perception of your life. However you wish your life to be, perceive it that way, and so it shall be. There is nothing to be gained by blaming others or oneself for mistakes or difficulties. Blame is generally irrelevant. Things are what they are. Accept what you can't change and move on. Never depend on the admiration of others. Grow up and stop caring what others think about you. Create your own merit and good opinion of yourself by doing your best. Your best will be enough to be proud of yourself. Don't allow others to ignite your anger. Try not to succumb to anger ever. Train yourself not to succumb to your anger, and your life will be many times improved. Your response to what others do, not what they do, determines how you feel. Your response to what others do, not what they do, determines how you feel. Reject anxiety in all its forms. Anxiety lowers your performance. Focus on giving your best efforts. Your best efforts are generally sufficient. By facing reality, you free yourself of illusions. Keep changing what you can and accepting what you can't. Never forget that worry and fear are a useless waste of energy and time. Test prospective actions before proceeding, lest you act imprudently on raw impulses. Think things through thoroughly before committing fully. Strive to achieve things that you have a reasonable chance of accomplishing. Doing nothing to solve problems generally heightens risks of more problems. Don't do anything to excess, not even exercise. Again, do nothing to excess, nothing. The life of wisdom is the life of reason. So focus your attention on the development of your reason. Are you following your logic? If not, stop. In summary, back to Lebell's book. It's short and simple to a fault. It's aimed at laymen and the young, at you. Serious students of Epictetus must look to the Discourses, the book written about his philosophy of life by Epictetus' students. And we should also look to Aurelius's Meditations and the circa 50 BC Lucretius and his iconic work, The Nature of Things, and similar philosophical works of that era. But Lebell's book is a fine starting point. I heartily commend it to your reading. More saliently, what can we say about the art of living for ourselves? I submit that the art of living is simply the art of controlling your thinking. Neuroscience is at the core of beating stuttering, the core of our methods. It's also the core of making your life the most pleasant experience that it can be. Living at peace with yourself and your life comes down to what psychiatrist Frank S. Caprio wrote in Helping Yourself with Psychiatry some 80 years ago. We, you, have free choice to accept or reject thoughts. Nothing compels us or you to think anything except your own desires. So, use your mental switch to dictate your thoughts. Believe that you can improve, and you will. I can think of no better way to end these brief remarks than by repeating the Serenity Prayer, which reflects much of what the slave Epictetus taught us and gives us a wonderful guide for our conduct. Grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, and the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This, my friends, is what those much wiser than we suggest is truly the art of living. I hope you enjoyed those thoughts.